for those of you that have had any access to the internet over the years, you'll probably be sick of the word niche because it is perhaps overused. We're firstly going to look at the specialists versus generalists. I'm going to be arguing why it is useful to be a specialist. A relatively simple diagram. I believe Martin had one on beds, but beds ranging from $5 to $365,000. If you're, was it Tracy Emin who had it? Yeah, it was.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So this makes the same point in terms of, you know, you've got a lump of steel that you know is worth £5, but the more you do in it, the more you refine it, the more you work on it, and the more skilled you are at doing so, the exponential increase in value. And it's the same, the argument goes, for working in a niche. It allows you to accumulate expertise better. It allows you to market better. In fact, I've got a whole list of benefits here. There's less client confusion around what you do. You shouldn't underestimate this, because in surveys, clients say that very often they know what they're getting from their consultancy, but they don't know all the other things that the consultancy does. And so very often they'll give work to other consultancies. And if they'd known that consultancy did it, they'd have given it to the home consultancy. I say consultancy a lot then. I guess it's the nature of the beast. So there's a lot of benefits to working in a niche. One is that you get to improve your expertise more because you're more focused, you're doing different things in the same area over and over again. And it's certainly in terms of digital marketing, it's a much more effective way of targeting your audience. If you're looking for decision makers in manufacturing, then you can spend all kinds of money and it's not going to get you any leads. But if you're talking about chief purchasing officers in the Japanese automotive supply chain industry, then perhaps you can actually get more bang for your buck. We'll talk more about that when Martin deals with marketing. I put the Nurofen thing there. Nurofen got into trouble a few years ago for marketing their ibuprofen for all types of things. They had a back pain product, a period pain product, and several others. They were charging a lot more for them because they were niche specialist products. But it was exactly the same thing in the can, and you see that in all different walks of life. It's not just pharma. Okay, so this is a new slide. You haven't seen this. I'm very proud of it. So this is my metaphor for the niche, in that the more niche that you get, the more money you can earn. However, on the yellow brick road, there are temptations to stray off the path. And we all know those temptations because I've had a few of them recently, and I have to guiltily say I have succumbed to some of these temptations, and that's to do work that isn't in your niche. And that's not necessarily a problem, especially early on. In fact, I have a rather lovely diagram. Let's skip all of that. Look at this lovely diagram I put together. So this is my metaphor for the niche. So when you first start out, very often you're quite desperate. So sort of right at the top here. And so all these different colors represent different things that you will do to get money into the door. However, as time goes on, you certainly, you learn what you're interested in, you'll learn what's more profitable, and you start to build a reputation in specific areas. And so you should be moving towards a specific niche. Then from that basis, Simon, I'm with you in a minute, sir. From that basis, you grow out different shades of that niche. So perhaps different services, etc.